record, man. You definitely brought some heat.
Hey, appreciate you, man.
You got this record here with M.S.M. Copo.
Yes, I appreciate you.
He's also in the building. What's up with you, man?
What's up, man? How you doing? What up?
Doing pretty good, man. So tell me about yourself, man. Lawton? Are we coming from Lawton? We OC? Where you coming from?
Yeah, I mean, I stay in Law right now.
Okay.
I'm from Oak Cliff, though.
Okay, you from Oak Cliff, Dallas?
Yeah, I'm putting on for my city.
Okay, put on for your city. All right, so we got Texas in the building now.
Right.
Already.
So all right, so we got Haiti in the building. We got Michigan in the building.
Okay,
We
what
got
up,
Texas in the building. Of course, we got Oklahoma in the building. And with Mac June back here, we got California in the building as well.
Okay.
So we are all over the place with it,
All
right?
over the place.
All right. All right, so tell me about your journey, man. How'd you end up getting here, man? How'd you hook up, man, with my guy, Claudy D?
Man, I ran into him. We worked together, you know?
Okay.
And he was my trainer.
Yeah.
And I told him I do music, and he listened to it.
So how did that conversation even happen? I mean, y'all sitting there working together, y'all doing what y'all do. I know at work you making small talk with people.
Right.
How did this come up?
Well, he told me to do music.
Okay.
And so I told him I do the same thing. I told him I had a company I started or whatever, and I let him hear something.
Yeah.
And he was like, man, what you doing? Why you stop? I was like, man, I'm focused, you know, I'm trying to get my life together.
Right.
I got shit to do for the family.
Yeah.
Sorry for that, man. But yeah. And he listened to a track and he liked that track. I really didn't like the track.
Okay.
He was like, man, I like that track. You got me, man. I want to do something with that.
Okay.
And it's been history from there.
So how many records have y'all recorded together so far?
We got one right now. And he got some more stuff.
In the bag.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Okay. Because I know how Claudy works. I know how Claudy works. You say I'm working on something like, yeah, here it is. It's Saturday, people. Let's make a mental note of this. March the 18th. Saturday, March the 18th. They got this one song that they're gonna be working on something. I'm gonna talk to Jasmine in 2 weeks, and she's gonna be like, hey, Claudy D, and listen. He has went to the studio, and him and Copo, they have 14 albums, not songs. They have 14 albums.
I won't tell you everything.
Yeah.
He just said, keep your eyes open.
Yeah, well, that's enough there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like how you move though. You know what I'm saying? So you're definitely in good hands. And so how's the scene out here compared to Oak Cliff and all in those surrounding areas?
It's a place, it's different, man. It's a chill vibe, you know, a place where I can raise my kids at.
Mm-hmm.
I feel comfortable with letting them ride their bike to school.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, certain areas.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, and that's with everywhere you go.
right,
You know.
absolutely.
But you feel comfortable out
Yeah,
there.
it's a slow pace. That's good for me,
Yeah,
man.
absolutely, and that's a good thing. You
Yeah.
know, especially when you live somewhere fast. Slowing down is always a good thing.
Absolutely.
It's always a
It
good
is.
thing.
It
Absolutely.
is.
And I didn't realize how slow it was until I left. You know, because I went and I lived in Virginia for like 4 years. I'm on the East Coast, you know, Virginia Beach, Norfolk, the whole thing. And it's just moving. I'm like, man, it's really, really fast. You know, it's just, that stuff is always going.
Yeah.
Everybody's leaving. We're always in D.C. You're going up to New York or Florida. And it just moves fast.
Man.
And then I came back. And I understood what slowed down meant.
You come to Oklahoma,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, and slow down. You can get your mind right.
Absolutely.
You get a chance to think, you know, because everywhere else you're just moving. It's
That's
always
the
something
benefit.
going. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Absolutely. So how long have you been up here? In Oklahoma?
4 years now.
4 years. Okay. All right. So
Yeah.
you almost about to become a resident.
Yeah. Almost.
Yeah, you got that address under your name that come in the mail and stuff.
Yeah, I got all that, man.
That's official now.
Yeah.
That is
You're
official,
official.
man.
Boy, that's what you can say.
Yeah, but it's always loving it, and it always has been. You know, Oklahoma's always supported Texas artists, and Texas has always supported Oklahoma artists. So nothing has changed. I've always had the door open for people that come from out of state, just to come and do their thing.
I appreciate
Because
the
it's
love.
hard to do that,
Yes,
especially
sir.
in radio across the country. It's hard to not be a signed major artist and get on the radio.
Man, who you tell?
You know what I'm saying? So we open up the platform, man. So what all did you got personally making the band? How long you been doing music?
I've been doing music since I was like 13, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, but I got something coming in May, so
All right. So what kind of artist do you describe yourself as?
I can't even say. I'm just a gangster rapper. Bro.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, yeah, we'll keep it at that. That may be the
Right.
safest way to say that.
Yeah.
You know, so,
Period.
but I listened to the record though, and like I said, it's a hot record,
Thank you.
and it's not one of those hot local records like, oh yeah, that one song, that one Oklahoma song, it's a dope record. It's one of those songs that you would hear around the country.
Yes, sir.
It's got that kind of potential.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So we definitely gonna get that. We're gonna debut that, of course. But before we do that, I want to make sure everybody's able to follow you guys and keep in touch and everything with you because, like I said, I know Claudy D, and I know how he always moves, but I know how silent he is.
Right.
I can ask him 8 more questions and I'll get 3 answers.
I'm learning.
You know what
I'm learning. Yeah.
But that's a good thing. It creates that intrigue.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So every time you get ready to drop something and it's a dope like this, now people are going to be waiting for that announcement for something else.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So real quick, Claudy D, man, how can they find you and what's going on with you and follow you back and forth between here, Lawton, and Haiti and all that you guys got going on? Because you're doing. I just want to say, City, that Claudy D does a lot for his home, for Haiti.
Yes.
Fundraisers, doing shows and events, and donating the proceeds to them because it was a bad storm that came through and hit. And you know how there's certain people that are always left out of disasters when it comes to relief.
Right.
So it's always like, hey, we got to take care of ourselves.
Exactly.
This is a man that does that. So I applaud you for that, man.
Yes, sir.
I applaud you for that. So how can they find you?
And we start with Haiti. It's not only Haiti. We're gonna help wherever it needs.
Yeah.
That's why we call ourselves bridge the gap wherever it's needed.
Okay. And so everywhere. So where else have you all supported and done events at, other than Haiti?
I mean, we do a lot of local work where we at in
Absolutely.
Laton, you know, and it's wherever, you know, wherever the heart leads us, that's where we go.
Okay. All right, we got to try to find a way to get that heart to lead you to the Paycom Center. You know what I'm saying? To get those big arenas, and those are the ones that you want to get into. You know what I'm saying? If you can pack it out with about 20,000 people, you know, screaming, coming to see you, that'll be the one where you know that you're there.
Yeah.
And you got a little taste of that during the Super Bowl weekend and all that kind of. All right.
You know, the one thing that I've learned from my parents, if it's not the time, don't force it.
Yeah.
God knows when the time gonna be
Yeah.
right.
It's not time. Don't force
If
it.
you
Be
jump
humble.
before the time, you're
Be
gonna break your leg.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
You're absolutely right.
You got to crawl before you get up and before you work. It's a process.
Right.
You got to trust the process.
It takes time.
You have
It
to.
takes time. You gotta grind.
You got to grind.
You gotta grind.
And I never had jealous of other people that ahead of me that forced me to work harder.
Absolutely.
Right.
You ask my wife, I never slept. Sometimes I'm in the bed, I get up, I say, oh, I gotta do something with it. She come to sleep, you're going to work at 3 in the morning. I'm working. I'm always on the grind.
That's
Ask
how
him, I'm at
that's how I
work.
feel about one-eyed Mac. They force me. They be on my behind.
And vice versa.
Vice versa. And you know why? I have that motivation? Because every day a new artist come out.
Absolutely.
Right.
If you work twice than other artists, it probably be you next time.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that's out there doing this thing, and there are a lot of people that's motivated. So that means you got to be even more motivated to stay above them.
That's the industry.
Yeah, absolutely, man. All right, so before we get out of here and before we introduce this record here real quick, man, any last words? Anything else? Anything you can tell us?
Yes,
that's coming up?
they can follow me on Instagram, Delice Claudy, DELICE and you know Claudy D easy.
Claudy
Everywhere
D.
you type that, you'll find me. CLAUDYD.
Yeah, Claudy D. CLAUDY. Claudy D.
D.
All right.
Easy.
Capo. Any last words, shout outs, anything like that, man? Your peeps listen to you back home and all that good stuff?
I want to shout out to my mama, my kids, my boy Marquise, Christian, my bud Tender. I gotta shout out my bud Tender.
Shout out to Bud
Chef
Tender,
Bud Tender. What the boy Tumbleweed? That's my guy, man.